Hey, what's up guys? So if you saw my post on either Instagram or here on YouTube, I kind of explained to you guys the reason for not posting last few days is I've been pretty much I got pounded with this crazy flu right now. So if you guys can't tell, I sound super nasally like the Clear Eyes commercial guy. I just been struggling with this, trying to get over it. It's knocked me on my ass and I'm just trying to get better so that I can get back to the projects, making all the videos and all that stuff. But in the meantime, if you guys have also seen that same post, I told you guys that some stuff has shown up. So I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but still not there yet. You guys can probably tell by how I sound, but I have these two boxes. And what's going on with the Dakota, just before we get to these two here, is I ordered one of these in billet aluminum and it also has an O-ring on it. So it should be showing up this weekend. And reason being is, when we were just starting it, kind of doing our test stuff, since everything's hooked up right now, we had a pretty bad air leak out of the side right here. So this wasn't making a good seal with our air hat. And I have one of the gaskets. I actually have to run out to the old intake manifold because I have the gasket that runs around here, but I can't run it like this because I showed you guys this will hit. So not only will it hit the sensor, I could always move the sensor to the back, but unless I shave a ton of meat off here, which we might end up doing, but the easier way is if that aluminum spacer that I ordered off Amazon works, I'm gonna test that for you guys. Then I don't have to do any shaving, moving, nothing. We'll just put it on, it'll seal, and that'll be done. So then we'll be able to test drive this and make sure it's all good to go. So other thing is these two boxes. So I had you guys guessing on social media what was in these two boxes, and we're gonna open it up just to get you guys also up to speed. If you haven't been following along the last few videos, I've got fire core wires for the Dakota, so we'll put those on. They're the nice ones, the good ones, so just so we don't have any issues with that. Also, we're gonna be putting, this is like a fancy version of Plastidip, which is super wrap. So this is a gloss finish. So we're gonna be doing gloss bronze on the SRT10. So we'll get to that here shortly once we're back in commission. Let's open up these two boxes. I've been keeping you guys guessing a little bit, but we'll open them up here for you guys today since I got a tiny bit of energy. We'll open these up, show you guys what's inside, and you guys can know what we're gonna be doing here shortly in the future. So there you go. We can see it says Mishimoto on it, and this is gonna be the front mount for the truck. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like inside, since it's in this big box right now. Check that out, you guys. It is an absolute beast of an intercooler. So it has, I know you guys are gonna say right away, because I was saying the same thing, is this spray painted M on it. Luckily they make it universal so we can flip it the other way so we don't have that big M on it. So we're gonna run it this way, so it's gonna be black behind our Dakota grill, so it's gonna look super cool. But check out how wide this thing is, it's insane. It's got a 3-inch inlet and outlet, and this thing is top notch, you guys. So it is pretty big. I can't remember the exact dimensions on it. I'll have to review that for you guys again, but I think it's like about 24 inches wide. I guess we can grab a tape measure here quick. So there we go. To the actual inlet outlet is 31. The actual intercooler itself is about 27 inches. And I think it's like a foot high. Yeah, it's pretty much a foot high. I know I kind of got an angle, but that gives you the general dimensions of this thing. It's 4 inches thick, you guys. So 4 inches thick, and that is gonna sit right in here. So we're gonna jam this puppy in here, and it's gonna be fun to get it in here. But so we're gonna jam that puppy in here hopefully, and I'm gonna have to move the condenser to do that and get it right in here. So here, I sat it here just so you guys can kind of get an idea of how it's gonna fit. So it's actually pretty good dimensions. I kind of winged it, I'll be honest with you. I didn't spend a whole lot of time measuring it, but we're gonna end up being just inside of these brackets here, which is gonna be nice. So it's gonna sit like that. We're gonna have the black face like that. Mishimoto emblem, if we care or not, is gonna be, you know, facing that way. and it'll fit on the inside of that bracket there too, if you can see that. This is gonna have to come out. Condenser, we're gonna push back and then it'll drop in. We'll have to come up with a couple mounts to hold this whole thing, and it's gonna sit just behind there and behind our grill. It's gonna look super clean, but once I move that back, I'm not too concerned with making room, but that thing is gonna be a beast in there. And then, yeah, this reservoir is gonna have to come out, so we'll have to do something different with that, but that is the plan for the front mount on the Dakota. Check out how wide that thing is, you guys. This thing is going to look insane back there once we make the room for it. So we'll get it in one way or another, so it won't be the end of the world, but that's that. Let me put this aside. I'll put it down before it falls, so we'll kind of put it back in the box, and I'll show you guys what's in that box. All right, here you guys go on this box. So just to give you a little bit of background on that, this is going to add to the further mystery of what our plans are for under the hood on the Dodge Viper. So let me open the box and I'll kind of explain a little bit more, but this is gonna give you guys a little bit of a clue and get you guys guessing. So make sure you drop a comment down below on what you think is coming for the Viper. Let's open that box. Well, I'm not sure why there is 5 of them, but there's 5 of them. So let's see what's in 5 of these packages. All right, there you have it, folks. So we have 4 Brembo 4-piston per wheel calipers. So these things are huge if you can't already tell. And these are OEM Viper ones. So these are from 03 and up, believe it or not, from 2003 all the way to 2017 when they stopped making the Viper. The standard brakes were these. So we got these off the newer Viper, and they're gonna be a perfect match to what we got here. So the Viper was pretty underpowered before. The front piston, or the front calipers I should say, weren't the worst, but the back, like I showed you guys before, is a single piston caliper, which is an absolute joke for this car. And we're gonna get that taken care of. So I've got all that. In here I think is actually just some OEM lines, so some brake lines, and then we got some of these bolts and hardware here. So that was what was in the 5th package, was these things here. And like I said, these are just brake lines, but they're wrapped up in towel, so I don't want them leaking all over the place. I'll just leave them in there. They're just the standard rubber ones or whatnot. So here's all our calipers, and they all say Viper on them, and we'll end up putting them on. I think maybe eventually I might powder coat them, but I honestly like the red look, so this should be a good addition to the car. So I'm pretty happy with what this is gonna do for the car. Of course, we still need some other things. I still need to get the rotors, and these are not a direct bolt-on, so I will be sharing with you guys that whole process of getting those on there and the bracketry and all that stuff. I gotta reach out to one of our older sponsors on the channel, which was IPSCO, and see about getting those brackets from them to get them on the car. So we got a lot of stuff coming, you guys, and I still don't feel the greatest, honestly. I'm not trying to be a baby, but I'm just weathering this brutal thing. So I just been like pretty much dying with this lately. I mean, my whole body's been aching and I've just been like draining out of my nose. It's been a nasty one. So plan is, like I said, to get this thing finally up and running. It is up and running, but I need the spacer so that it seals, so that we can test it in Boost, do some more data logging, and then get this dialed in. And amongst that, we're gonna get that intercooler on here. So we've got all that. I'm probably gonna have to order some piping because I don't want to cut the actual Pro Charger piping, just in case you know, we ever want to do something with the original kits. At least it's still original bolt-on kit where you don't have to do all this. So I might have to buy some piping so that we can plumb it into here and back over there, so that we're not cutting the original piping. And we'll get that done. You guys know we have a lot on the way, and I still haven't revealed that box. And what I will do, you guys, is let's do 2 things. Either once we get this thing situated, we get it under Boost and it's good, then I'll reveal the next, you know, performance mod that we're gonna do on this channel, which would be the Viper, the, you know, stuff we have for under the hood on the Viper. Or if we get this video to 500 likes, I will tell you guys what's in that box. So up to you guys. We'll see what happens. Either way, if you guys want to see what's in that box, get this video to 500 likes, or once this is finished, I'll show you guys anyways. So that's gonna do it for today's video, you guys. We'll be back on another video. I'm hoping I can knock this thing out in the next couple days. See you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.